This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it cute? I love this paper. This is the, oh, it's under everything here. This one here. It is called, can't see, Gathering Together Specialty Designer Series paper. And it is got a gold, it's got gold flecks on the one side, and it's just regular designer series paper on the other. This is one side, that's the other side, as you can see. And then there's this one with the gold stripes, and that one with the brown and the crumb cake. And then there's that just plain beige crumb cake with that. And there's no greens, it's just browns and Cajun Craze. And then there's this plaid. Isn't that gorgeous? With the brown on the other side. And then there's the plaid, and then this just sprigs of gold. And one more, it's another one of these leaves, but it has Cajun Craze, crushed curry, and the early espresso leaves. This one has the green leaves. Oh, and it's just crumb cake and basic beige for the other side, I believe. And then this one is called Autumn Toile. And it is, there's only 4 different patterns in this, but that's the other side, and that's the side I used in this. And then they're foxes. Hold on, get this out. It's caught on something. There we go. It's foxes, and this is stripes. Now I love this. And this is pheasants, which is very pretty. And then the greenery. But look at this with the pumpkins. Isn't that amazing? And then just a pattern on the other side. So those two are going to go very nicely together. Now I use the Amber Autumn stamp set. Excuse me. This is the one I used because I thought it went, again, excuse me, so well with the designer series paper. But this one I love. Oh my goodness, I love this one. But there's some nice sayings in here. Autumn wishes is beautiful. Thanks, you're simply the best. Grateful for you. Blessed to have you in my life. So very nice sayings that you could use for a birthday or Thanksgiving, or just like a thank you for in the fall. And I used Elements of Text, which is this one. In this one, I used early espresso. I'm going to step it up, and I'm going to use gold. And with the Autumn Wishes, I used early espresso. I'm stepping it up, and I'm going to use the gold embossing powder. So, whoa, that's not good. I lost a nib to my blends. Now I am using this brand new ribbon. It is gorgeous. Look at that. It is the gold striped mesh ribbon. It makes beautiful bows. what I did is I just laid it straight across here, glued in the center, and then I made a bow. You don't have to go all the way around the card. Like if you glue it down, this is the perfect way to do it. You just do it to edge, and if it doesn't reach the edge, so what? It's floating. See, it's floating back and forth. So we will get going. So I am going to bring this in and this because that helps you. When I remember it, I don't always remember it. For some reason, I don't understand why, but I can't seem to remember it all the time. I already have this done. Now, isn't that gorgeous? It just is stunning as far as I'm concerned. So we're just going to put this aside. Actually, yeah, I think we're going to set that aside for a couple minutes and go with the stamping.
Cool.
I am using the early espresso. There we go. Our red rubber stamps are disappearing. We're going to go to strictly photopolymer. So if this is a stamp set that you would like to get, I would get it as soon as possible because the Stampin' Up! Is having problems sourcing the red rubber. And once it's gone, it's going to be gone, unfortunately. It's sad. It really is sad because I truly love the detail that you can get with the red rubber, but life happens, so it is what it is. Okay, so I am grabbing my Old Olive Dark. Gotta have it here so I can see. There's two leaves together, and I need to know where they are. Actually, I think I'm just gonna carry on with this one. That's the dark Cajun Craze, and I'm using dark Daffodil Delight. Yes. And I'm doing both leaves a little bit different. I should have done this. And now I am coming in with my shoot. I want to do my light Old Olive. This is light. Yeah, it's light. Now I'm bringing in my light Daffodil Delight. We don't have crushed curry in blends. So I have to go to my Daffodil Delight because it's the only color that's close. So I'm just blending this all together. And then I'm bringing in my color lifter. And I am just kind of trying to blend this together a little bit more. Until it looks nice. Now I am doing my Cajun Craze. And bringing in my light Cajun Craze. And I'm doing my every leaf is different. You won't find two leaves exactly the same out there. It's just not possible. So you do whatever you want. And just blend. Go back and forth and blend. I just want to blend this Cajun Craze into this a little bit better. There. Sometimes this color lifter is your best friend. And it just, oops, wrong one. I want the light. I want some lights. And now I am actually going to put all these back because it just, whoopsie, That's the reason I want to put all these back. And then I am doing SU 600 for the acorns. There. I am doing SU 700 on the tops of these acorns. And while I'm at it, I am going to use SU 300 for the stem. There. Now I am going to go over it with the color lifter, and because I want to really lighten up the top because it's so close to the bottom. There, and it will continue to lighten up. But isn't that pretty? The acorns, I think that's really good. Okay, so I gotta put this stuff back. Oopsie. Now move this off, and I will stamp, do the gold embossing. Get out your embossing buddy. Now I'm not going to, there might be some gets on the leaves, but not very much. So I am taking this and going around here. Like that. And hopefully I got enough. Now I have, what am I doing? Now I am going to package this all up. Put it away. And get out my heat tool. Get out my tweezers. Now when you're using the heat gun, you don't go like this because you could so easily burn the paper. Go across so that the heat literally goes across the top. And you can literally see it change colors. And if you go back and forth like this, it's going to take you forever. But if you slowly hold it there without letting it stay too long, have your heat gun heat it up. Smart thing to do is turn it on, turn it on before you start stamping. I don't want to do that because of the noise. But isn't that gorgeous? So I am going to bring this all in and we're going to start putting it together. I am using this for the envelope. And this is for here. So first I am going to glue that. And wow, sounds like we got a bowl upstairs, bowl in the china shop upstairs. There we go. And get this glue out. And glue this one down so it's out of the way. And I don't forget about it until the very end. There we go. Doesn't that look pretty? It's such a pretty designer series paper. Okay, so now I changed the color. I am putting this on the Cajun Craze. It was in the early Espresso, so I'm changing this whole card up, and in the end you have to let me know which one you like the best. It's exactly the same, but it's been stepped up with gold. A change of color for this, and then the gold embossing powder. Like that. Okay, now I got some glue. So these, the sizes will be in the video. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. It helps me grow my channel, and I need your help. If you subscribe, it lets you know when I put up the next video, and it also lets YouTube know that this is a channel that other people might like. And I'm hoping you think that way, so that you could just click like, which is so easy to do. And I know I forget to do it on videos too. I try to remember, but sometimes it's something I miss. So whenever somebody says, if you could like, I try to do it then, because then I'm there we go. Now this is the way the sheet is, so I'm trying to get it look that way. You don't really have to. It just depends, but you really don't have to. I just wanted, if you could see it, to make a pattern, but a lot of it will be covered up, so really and truly, probably doesn't matter. So I'm going to do the top and the bottom one. Just makes it easier that way. And then this one goes right in the center. I just find it easier to put together as evenly as possible by doing it this way. It gives you an idea, a better idea where the center, how far apart the center one should go. Just like that. Now I'm going to bring in my silicone mat, which I probably should have had earlier. Just like that. And I am bringing in my Seal Plus. And no, this is the one. Two different spots. Just like that. Simple, easy, very easy to do. Wow, I got an itch. Now, I glued these. I got busy gluing when I was doing the other ones, and I just did it, which is no big deal. And this is coming right there. Just trying to get it even. Okay, come on. And this one goes down here. Now this is going to be dimensionalized. Okay, I'm not going to waste my time with that. No. I've got a lot like that apparently. There. Now, what I normally do is just push like this, and they attach. And then I come along with my pokey tool, and I don't have to push them down then. They usually are pretty good at just popping off. And then it gets done. So this is coming in here. Oh. I put them too far this way, but that's okay. It is what it is. So now this is coming up here. So I am just going to put small ones in there. If I can find my itty bitties. Okay. This is where you could use your black ones. but I don't have black minis. I need to order them. Whoopsie. There we go. Again, I push it down. And this is going to go up here. Make sure it's not attached. There. Okay. I had my ribbon. There it is. So now I'm going to make my bow. This makes beautiful bows, this ribbon. It's so, well, it's sheer, so it's soft and it's pliable. It's wonderful. So, push it down like that. Bring these down. And then I'm going to grab my two for down here. There we go. And my ribbon scissors. And I'll cut these off. Yeah, if I can pick it up. There we go. Isn't that ribbon spectacular? It just pops. I had my card done and then I went looking for the ribbon that I was going to use, and it's like, oh, because I had thought of like a darker ribbon or the green or something like that, and it's like, well, this is gold on it. If I put the gold there, that would be great. I'd already got that done and that. So it's like, okay, all that's done. So the next card, I'm going to step it up just a little bit more. Now, since I don't have any gold dimensional or embellishments, I am going to take my peach pie and color these in, and they have the look of gold, especially when you put it beside gold. It just brings it out. See? It's not bad. It's a good substitute if you don't have the real thing. Okay. One there. One there. And I think I'm going to do one up there. When I did the other one, I kept it on here because I had the dark brown. So this time when I've got the gold, these won't show up so much up there because of the large spot of gold, so I'm putting it up there. So what do you think of my card? That is dark peach pie. I think that's a good hint for you if you're interested in doing something like that. Because we don't always have the colors we need. And gold is a hard one to do, so when I found that the peach pie worked, it's like, that is awesome. So passing on what I learned. Okay, so did I don't want it over top of that. Yeah, just before it. So now I'm going to cut the beautiful trees. Go around the corner and I'm almost done. There we go. Get those out of the way so it doesn't look like there's a bump. So you'll have to let me know in the comments which one you like the best. This number 1 or number 2. There's not a lot of difference, but maybe you can't see it on the camera. But in real life, there's quite a difference. And this is definitely the stepped up version. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. Bye now.